You read one book, you get one ideas, and one other book get one other ideas. So those kind of ideas or information that we get from all the books that we have read, so we can actually answer to an equation that are the people who ask us. Good evening, everybody. I am Vườn Bora again, and I am just 18 years old and studying at 11th grade at Prasramrit High School. So this is our guest speaker. He's the potential speakers ever. He has so many ideas in order to share with you to gain the knowledge or the new experiences in order to become a productive teenagers. So, Venerable, good evening. Okay, I'm really delighted to have you as my guest speaker. So, would you mind introducing about your background a little bit, please?
Okay, well, thank you. Hello everyone, and basically I would like to pay my respect to Venerable Bora. My name is Meng On, and I'm studying in grade 11 at Buddhism High School. And it's my friend.
Classmate.
And it's my classmate, yeah. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. And sooner we will be talking about the personal growth, what personal growth actually is, because more people have told me or just discussed to ones and others that personal growth like this and like that, and some of them don't understand what it actually is and deliver those kind of questions to me. And what is it, Venerable? So today, without further ado, and I just want you to comprehend about the speech or the terms or the start of personal growth. What is it? So in this beautiful time, I would love to deliver some questions to Venerable Lee Meng On, which is our guest speaker for this time, this evening. Without further ado, let's begin with the first question relevant to our topic, personal growth. Venerable? Okay. Okay, high respect to you again. The question is that how do you define the word personal growth, or what personal growth mean to you?
Thank you for your good question. Personal growth, actually for me, it means to refer to continue, or it's about the mentally. The personal growth is mean that the step or the something to continue to do something for make us to be a good person, which is about the mentally, emotionally, or something like that. So the personality is to improve oneself for people who are living in the country or without knowing the personal growth. So personal growth is help them to be the good person, to be a better person. So to find out the meaning of personal growth for me is to know who you are, to know what you're gonna do. So this is the meaning of the personal growth. Thank you.
Okay, it's like the best answers ever. Did you catch up the meaning? Actually, he said that personal growth is the start of continue growing ourselves to be better or to jump into another level of our life, or just to read the book or to do anything that actually can be kind of the approach, kind of the tips, kind of the way that ourselves can go to the next journey of our life or to become a better person in our society, right? So most people have thought that what is personal growth, and is it important for our new generation? Yeah, and how do you think about this argument? Because most people said, especially teenagers between or our 20, he said personal growth, why do you always say this? Is it really important or affects our life actually? So do you think personal growth is really important or significant for our humanity?
Yes, thank you. Exactly, the personal growth is really important for our teenagers. So the person who are 20 or 21, as like that. You know why? Because it's really important.
I don't.
Okay. So right now I will let you know about it. That I mentioned it. It's really important 24 hours. As I before, I used to never to join the classes or courses or to use the reading or to join the leadership. So after I decided or after I knew about the personal growth, I knew about the personal growth. I always think about it. How can I develop myself? How can I know about a step by step to get a personal growth? So that's why I decided to find it out. First, I used to reading. So reading, it can give me a lot of information. It can give me a lot of, especially it can give me when other people ask me any question, I can answer as well, if not correctly, but I can answer as well. So to build a personal growth is to catch or to find something new or to learn something new or new skill or new everything that is new to improve yourself. And the personal growth is can give you opportunity to be a better person in the future. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your best answers. He mentions that personal growth is really essential and phenomenal. And he also included about the tips in order to become personal or in order to become a better man or to get personal growth. Especially we can process it by reading, okay? So when you read one book, you get one ideas, and one other book get 100 ideas. So those kind of ideas or information that we get from all the books that we have read, so we can actually answer to an equation that are the people who ask us in any terms, right?
Yeah.
We once meet a foreigners and he asked us about the economy in Cambodia. What is it like or anything like this, and then we can actually gather or accumulate all kind of information from those books to answers to him directly, right? So it's still essential. Personal growth is the way or the step of continue growing ourselves or improving ourselves just to self-development, right? And recently you have mentioned about the tips or to get personal growth. So do you have any tips to get personal growth more? Like you recently mentioned about the reading, so do you have more besides reading?
Thank you for your questions again. Of course, I have more 3 tips to share with all of you. The first one is reading. You know why I take reading to share with all of you? Personal growth without reading, it can be less getting about your knowledge. By reading, you can got a lot of information from it, which is about the information in our country or also in the other country.
Abroad.
Yes, abroad. You can also get from it free. And you know, to be a reading is to give you a personal growth a lot. Why?
Information, right?
Yeah. Because of information. Information can give you to be a strong person. To be a brighter person can give you a strong person and also educated person.
Nice.
Second is the positive thought. People, everybody without positive thought, you also notice about them. If they have negative thought, they always do everything without care. Everybody. So to be a positive thought is really important. You need to be a person who thought by positive, think by positive, do whatever by positive. Yeah, and the last about the positivity, volunteer work. To be as a nature, we need to volunteer official work, which is to to communities or to help a company by volunteer or to be volunteers in the school, to be volunteer in the hotel as well. So volunteer can help you or can provide you an experience, a lot of experience to provide you a lot of experience about for yourself, because our life in need experience. Without experience we can't do anything, well, right? So experience really important because you got from the volunteer. Yeah, thank you.
Impressive. It is a phenomenal answers. So he mentions about the advantages or the approaches in order to gather personal growth. Did you remember it? It is he mentions 3 approaches to get personal growth. What is it? The first one he mentioned about the reading. You know, reading is really essential, as he mentioned already. You can gather or accumulate all the information, the ideas that the author have written into that book. And as I mentioned in our beginning video, one book's one idea, 100 book, 100 ideas. So if you read, the more you read, the more you know. The more you read, the more you better. So it is also the process to get personal growth. And reading is much more important than our thoughts, right? When we go to any area, we have more knowledge, more ideas, more clues in order to answer or to react to any activity. And it could be like improve either our mental health and physical health. Why? When our mental health is good, it's healthy, so our thoughts gonna be positive, our thoughts gonna be good. So if we have a good mindset, we gotta do anything in good thing, we gotta do anything positively and properly. So it is all the process that we are supposed to read. And as Robert Kiyosaki, he once says that anybody who has accumulated more information is the winner. So if you have much more information in your brain, so you can react, you can do, or any activities of yours are really good, because it is kind of the ways that we grow up. So the second point is positive thought, right? Positive thought is really essential, man. If we have a bad mindset, we're gonna see and look to anything in a bad way, right? It's like the sunglasses. When our glasses is white, we gotta look out to anybody or look at to anything in white, in transparent way. And if our glass of our sunglasses is black, we're gonna get or gonna know anything, whatever, in black way. So our mindset is as the same as sunglasses. So please just try to get it off negative mindset, try to get it off negative thought, try to get it off anything that useless or impact negatively to our brain, to ourselves, especially the information. So whenever that we put any information badly to ourselves, like the bad information about the other story, other action, or anything useless like this, so our brain will focus on the problem. So the problem will ruin ourselves unintentionally. We didn't know it, but the process of it is invisible. We cannot see it, but it still works. It doesn't mean that if we cannot see it, it doesn't work. But even though you don't see it, it is invisible, but it still works. And the last point, he mentions about the activities, about the volunteer work, the importance of volunteer to do any work for any company, institution, school, or university, right? So, in this point is really impressive. You know what? When you go to volunteer, when you volunteer to any institution or any work, for volunteers, you don't expect it about the income for you to get it back or to earn any money, right? So your purpose is to earn new experiences, okay? So it reflects that you are a kind man, you have a kindness, right? you have kindness in your mind. So you know what, when you get to the work and you start your work or to volunteer work, we're supposed to work together, right?
Yeah.
So when we are working together in a group of people, so the action will be appeared unintentionally. Like some people, no, I can't say that other people has different or the varieties of ideas, the varieties of ways, the varieties of approaches in terms of doing anything. Like example that I volunteer to run a workshop, and then I have a good ideas that it is a good way to promote our event in that area, and then suddenly some people said that it's not bad, follow by my ideas, my idea is the best one, so yours idea is the worst, something like this. So we can actually learn from each other, we can actually improve our mental health, not to be sensitive, I mean to be like when there are people, when any people make you angry, you get suddenly angry, you angry right away without thinking anything because you has no experience. So in this case, it could be improve our leadership. Why? When we work in the teamwork, we can actually understand well about the structure of the teamwork. So we have the strategies, we gain the strategies of working together or to run any project together. So when you transfer yourself to another point or to get a new job, you have this experience. So you kind of the stand out people, the standout worker when you go to work any workplace at any workplace. Yeah. When you go to anywhere, you gotta be standing out. Okay. And another point is that volunteer work provide you so many things. The last point that I just mentioned is just a small one. So what is it? It has so many sections to process an event. For example, the same sample as the workshop, the seminar. We have the announcement, yeah. We have ticket seller. We have standby team. We have so many teams, and we work together. We learn from the structure. We learn the structure of working together. We work how to do a business, like how to sell it effectively, and we can actually get to know new people, get to know new friends, and can keep up with the work or just get along with each other. And when we know more people, we can actually have more friends and more good friends, because when we go to the jungle, we will actually meet tiger. When you go to the tiger jungle, you met just only tiger. So when you go to volunteer work, you met just only people who have the kindness like you, right? So your life gotta be better because you know much more better people. So they can actually share with you when they're talking. Anyways, they will just in a positive way and just to guide you to get another level of your life. Or if you need anything, like you are right now in a high school, so they are in a university, and you just kind of asking for any tips or approaches in order to improve our life, to be better or to be a productive teenagers like this. So those kind of people who has kindness and more knowledge than us, or who has the experience that we haven't faced yet, so they can actually share with us and provide us the professional approaches for us in order to run ourselves successfully. So it is really essential. To recap again, this topic today, we refer to the definition of the personal growth. And we tell all of you guys about the importance of personal growth. Is it actually that important? Is it actually that phenomenal? So you guys gotta know about this. It is really essential. Personal growth is the process or the step of continue growing ourselves. or to get to another point of our life, or jump into any new experiences, or to gain more knowledge by reading, by joining any activities, by volunteer work, or by training our mind to be positive or to be more positive than before. And that is all the business. Thank you everybody for watching till the end of our project.